something that we said we're going to start doing. Who would you say is your standout performer for the first week of the leagues coming back? Standout performer, like any league, best player all around. Who would you say it was? Like all around it. Doesn't necessarily have to be like best in this, best in that. Like out of all the games you saw in all the leagues, who would you say is the best player this week?
I think I have to be honest. Let me use League One league. I have to say Greenwood, a debut game. He should have scored that three. Like he wasn't in the 5 goals. He was not involved in the 5 of them.
Yeah, he was.
Let's be honest. He could have got a hat trick, but he gave his striker that they both made a debut together. Oh, Premier League.
No, like I'm just saying, like
Okay, and I'm just
like generally, like if you had to pick one player to be the best player this week, who would you have given it to?
Oh, that's quite. You have any on your mind?
Out of all the games I watched this week, I'm going to say this player last season he didn't put up a lot of performance, but the game I watched, he was quite good, breaking lines with his passes, breaking plays. It's a Ryan Gravenberch.
Gravenberch, yeah, that's a good shout.
Yeah,
that's a good shout.
I watched that Liverpool game because obviously it was an early kickoff the next day.
Yeah.
So I watched like the first 50 something minutes. So I never knew Gravenberch was that guy. Like he was able to dictate the play, give line breaking passes, push the ball with the attack.
Looks revitalized on that slot.
Yeah, he was doing like doing those Kovacic plays, like progressing the ball. He wants to see any space. He attacks the space, like pushes the ball forward. So and I think he was able to even give a pass to Salah, like I don't know, contribute to the festival. I don't know, I can't remember.
That was Trent.
So I think
Trent's
so he was very outstanding for me this weekend. So he was one player.
Fair enough. So who would you say was your worst?
Worst player, I'm going to give it to the Wolves defender. This new guy, what's his name?
Moscate.
Moscata, whatever his name.
Mosquera.
How are you going to explain how I don't know how that guy wasn't given a red card. The guy actually played a good game in that match. He was defensively sound. But
he was grabbing booty.
I don't know why you were choking someone on the floor.
And he was grabbing booty.
No, leave the grabbing first.
No,
that is not just grabbing.
We can't leave it.
You were choking someone. That was up to a minute choking. He was choking the player on the floor. Then the other one, I won't even say grabbing. He was grouping or groping. He was groping. He was groping the player. And the thing is that it was Gabriel Jesus that was given the card.
Yeah.
For that action.
Yeah, because Gabriel Jesus pushed him.
So I don't really understand. So they have to do more to
say no to homophobia.
No, not even that. You have to,
because if they grab your butt, you're supposed to say, "Oh, that wasn't proper."
You have to.
Oh wow! Not push. Why you push your fellow man to the ground? That's not proper, man.
Yeah. Back to your question. You said it was the best.
I mean, you already said Greenwood with a shot.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stand on Greenwood and Salah. To be honest,
Greenwood
we expect that from Salah.
Greenwood or Salah.
The record again is he has the most opening
goals on opening day.
In the Premier League
he's tied with two other people.
No, it's the highest now. He has 9.
I think he's tied with 2 people. Oh no, he's the outright highest now. Okay,
so it's between Salah and Greenwood. Yeah. Obviously, we expected that from Salah, but you can tell Salah's game is like Salah is ready to assist and score goals. Like Salah is not just that winger that just want to score goals. You can see his all-round game. So yeah, it's going to be between, and like I said, Greenwood, your first game. Obviously, we know how talented Greenwood is, but I know he didn't work out with coming back to Man U. But we expected that from Greenwood. But just that performance on your debut, like involved in your 5
in the new league,
league as well. So like your question said, the best player for me,
Greenwood or Salah.
If you have to pick one, it has to be Greenwood.
Worst.
I think it has to be Enzo.
Nah.
I'm so sorry, but it has to be Enzo. I'm so sorry. It has to be Enzo. Yeah, it has to be Enzo.
That's not a bad shout at all. Because I mean, he stunk up the place on Sunday. To be very
like fair. Alan said in his press conference, he was trying to pin him down, push him, or stuff like that. But, yeah. Yeah, I think he has 2 years with him.
That's all right. That's all right. For me, best player this whole weekend, to be very honest, for me was Salah, to be honest, because I mean the person who was supposed to mark him played a very good game till that moment where
It
he
was that.
lapsed.
Yeah,
That
second half.
moment he lapsed,
It was that second
which
half.
was crap. He
I
just
think,
he
and
just had
if
a
you think
lapse.
about, it, I think it was that moment that changed the whole game.
Yep.
Sometimes about football, it should just be a second, a
Football
minute.
is a
It
game of
change.
moments. It's
Moments
90
can change
minutes, but a
that,
moment can
because
decide the
I
game.
have to be honest. That Ipswich they played so well. Even the first 10 minutes, I feel like they could have scored a goal. That their striker that they bought from Man City, Liam Delap.
Delap, yeah.
Yeah, he was holding that, like, as a striker, he was holding Van Dijk and the others.
Delap played a good game.
And
The person on the other wing,
Hutchinson,
not Hutchinson,
Burns. Yeah,
Burns was crap.
they had a lot of chances. I
Burns
feel like
was crap.
they could have, if they took their chances, they could have scored like 1 or 2 in their first half.
Because for me, that was my worst player this week. Enzo aside, Burns. West Burns was rubbish. Like Ipswich had the keys to do everything
It was that
proper,
moment that changed everything.
but
They
that guy
played well.
just ruined
And
the whole
also,
attack for
I have
Ipswich all the
I
time.
have to give credit to the manager, the courage, the braveness to even to play from the back against Liverpool. That courage, I have to make kind of.
You got to give credit to McKenna for
this
that,
thing.
but I mean that's where the shots for like
Obviously,
underrated player of the underrated player of the week. That guy called Greaves in that Ipswich defense, number 24. That guy was the most underrated player this week, in my honest opinion. That guy, he was really good. He was really, really good. Really good. I was very impressed with him.
Obviously, I know playing from the back is risk, but they took a lot of risk, and obviously Liverpool had some counter attack.
Yep.
But I feel like if they had take their chances, they could have scored. Like there was one Hutchinson goal that, I don't know. It took the ball too long to shoot.
It doesn't matter. It took the ball too long. He
held it too
doesn't have the legs to keep running.
So I feel like that moment.
That's why he tries to dribble Trent there, because if he kept going straight, he would have gotten a one-on-one.
I feel like that moment that the left back from
Davis,
Ipswich,
Davis.
when he underestimated, thought he was offside. I think that changed
Yeah.
the whole game for this thing, for Liverpool, for Ipswich.
But yeah, that should be done.